You got shot 3 times?
Yeah.
Can you talk about?
Shot 3 times, been in the penitentiary for 3 years.
Okay, so hold on. What led to you being shot 3 times?
Just being in the bad life. Being in Brooklyn, running up, selling drugs.
Okay, so talk about that particular situation.
That's a whole nother interview. But we can do that. I can give you that.
Can you give me just
in the short version?
Yeah, in the short version.
The short version. So you were where?
The short version. The first time I got shot, I was in Brownsville, Brooklyn. If you know the streets of Brooklyn.
Pretty dangerous area.
Yeah, Brownsville. So I was going to see a girl in Brownsville, but I didn't know some guys on the block was haters. I was getting money. I was in the streets selling drugs. Blase. I didn't know some guys on the block was haters. I went to see her several occasions in this neighborhood. This one particular night, I had my gun on me. And I came out the building, these guys, yelling across the street, saying, "Hey, yo, what up? Yo, you live around here?" And that's how it all started. And then we had a gun battle. So
so you come out the building.
There's guys in the
talking shit.
And then one thing led to another. Then shots started being fired. They fired shots, I fired shots, but I'm running as I'm firing.
So they shot at you first?
Yeah, they shot at me first. Then I'm running as I'm firing, trying to get to my car. Car parked around the corner. And then a bullet ricocheted from the floor and hit me in my leg. It was right here, gun wound. The second time I got shot is when I was, some guys tried to kidnap me. The kidnapping, this particular year, I was getting a lot of money in the streets, selling weight. I had 3 cars, had cars parked at different locations. So this particular incident, let me get to the short version. I was going on a boat ride that night, right? So me and my girl was going on a boat ride, and my boy and his girl was going on a boat ride with us. So this particular day, I had my 2-seater. I had a 2-door BMW, 325. I went to park that in the lot and bring my other car. I had a 4-door Volvo, 760 Volvo. Took that out the lot. Went to my mom's house because I had some clothes there. I had some clothes there that I wanted to change into. Told my girl, go change at my man girl house. They was close. So she went to my boy's girl house and they got their change up on. But I was by myself this day going to change my clothes to go out. But at this time I had my gun on me. I took it upstairs, left it in the house because I wasn't taking that on a boat ride. It was outing. So I had my 760 Volvo, parked it, went upstairs, came back downstairs. When I came back downstairs, I didn't have my gun on me. So what happened is, some guys was outside the building. So one guy approached me. I seen 2 guys. One was by the corner. One was walking up to the steps. So I seen a guy he came up to me and said, "Listen, do you know how do you get to this address? Blah blah blah." So I seen the move. I seen the place. So I had to I had to deal with it how I had to deal with it. I said, "Well, I don't know, man. You might be in the wrong area." So then what happened? He pulled out a gun. Then he said, "You know what this is? Don't move." This was like 6 p.m. This was like at still light out.
Yeah, daylight.
He pulled out. He said, "Yo, you know what this is?" I said, "Yo, you got the wrong guy. Like this. What are you talking about? He said, "You know what this is? Don't move." Then the other guy from the corner came running. He tried to tase me. He had a taser. Okay. He tried to tase me. That didn't work because I was in shock at that point. So that taser didn't even affect me. So he took the keys to my car, which was parked right across the street. The guy had the gun to me. He said, "Yo, keep walking." So I'm trying to stall him to figure out a plan how I'm gonna get out of this. The guy with the taser jumped in my driver's seat, and once he jumped, this is how I figured out quick. I don't know how I thought so quick. I waited for him to jump in the driver's seat. He closed the door, so the other guy had me on the other side of the sidewalk, like get in, putting the gun to me. So I'm like, I'm still trying to stop the beat. You got the wrong guy. It ain't me, man. What are you talking about, man? I'm just trying to go on a boat ride with my girl. Blah blah. He said, you the right guy. Just get in before I shoot you. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I waited for the other guy to get in, close the door. When I got in the car, the back seat, I slid over. Once I seen him coming in, I jumped out the other side, started running up the block. They started shooting, boom, boom. So I'm zigzagging in cars. The first shot hit me in my leg. Got the wound for that, went through. Still running because I'm in shock. Boom, the second shot hit me in my arm. At that point, I'm bleeding, getting dizzy, but I'm still running. So this guy's still chasing me, shooting. I'm zigzagging in cars. So what happened is I ran in someone's house. I seen someone going in a house. Some Spanish people. He was going and I was like, "Yo, help me, I've been shot." But at this time I'm getting dizzy, I'm bleeding, losing blood. They screaming like, "Get out, oh my God, out." They didn't know what to happen, but I'm just trying to get help. I run back outside and collapse. Next thing I wake up, I'm in the hospital. So this guy must have stopped at a certain point and went back. So that's what saved me. God was on my side, the universe was on my side. Next time I woke, I was in the hospital.
Did the guys who try to kidnap you get arrested?
Never found out anything else about them. Up to this day right now. Don't know who they were. Don't have an idea of anything. I just know that they were taking me for a ride. And that ride to me, I wouldn't have been here right now talking to Black.
Yeah, I mean, so they're going to try to basically ransom you for some money?
And this happened in East New York. Because at the time my mom was living in East New York.
I mean, East New York is close to Brownsville.
Yeah.
So you and that whole area just doesn't...
Right. Absolutely. So that's where I grew up. I grew up between Brownsville, East New York, Crown Heights, East Flatbush.
Yeah.
That's my territories of confirmation.
Okay. After you now get shot for the third time, you know, after you have three bullet holes in you.
What is the second time?
Well, second time, but
I got shot.
But you got shot.
Three gun wounds, but I got.
You have 3 gun wounds
right.
in you right now. Was that a wake up call?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The first bullet wound wasn't a wake up call?
Never, because I was still in the mix. I was still in the lifestyle. So that didn't do nothing, because that was like it was like I knew who they were. They was haters. So it's like I walk out here right now, I got haters. I'm going to deal with it.
Okay.
They're going to deal with it, whatever. I'm going to keep going. That ain't going to scare me, though.
But the second...
The second one was a wake-up call. Because they was looking to take me on a ride. Like, they was looking to take me somewhere and kidnap me. And I don't think I would have came back from that.
So you were becoming a little too well known for what you were doing.
I was
at
well
that
known.
point.
Yeah. I was getting a lot of money. I was well known. I was moving like a young kid. Nikko the one. NIKKOTHE the number 1. That's my Instagram. My Twitter's NikkoXO, NIKKOXO. Follow me there. And then my website is nikkoofficial.com. Listen, stay tuned for content that I'm bringing. Music, sex, fitness is the brand. I'm going to explain that to y'all, what music, sex, fitness mean, because a lot of y'all's taking that out of context.
They really take it out of context.
But I'm going to explain to you the reason I call it music, sex, fitness is the triangle effect. It's the triangle. Music stands for peace, sex stands for companionship, and fitness stands for the balance. I'm going to explain all that in my book so you guys can get a broader understanding of what that means. It's not just what you think, the rancho, music, sex, and fitness, he's trying to capitalize. No, this is my life from when I was born. From when I realized that I had talent and I was doing music and running around in the streets hustling, getting money, and doing all the bad things that I've done in my lifetime, and where I've grown to today, even from this sex tape, even from doing the TV show and being exposed to the world on that level. You guys are gonna find out everything in the book so y'all can better understand me. When you meet me in person, have a conversation with me so you can get on my level and I can get on your level, and we can kind of meet in the middle. And you're gonna understand me, I can understand you, where you come from. I come from the hood, the ghetto, did it all. We can explain that when y'all see me. If y'all meet me in the street, there's nothing y'all did that I ain't do.